Hey, Ryan. You asked a very thoughtful question in your previous video, teeing me up for what is an easy topic for me to discuss in my video here, so I'll take the bait, per se, and swing at it, mixing metaphors here. Well, you essentially asked, how did our anticipations of what being a parent would be like match up with the reality of actually being a parent, and more so, what beyond Christian values has been our have been some focuses of how we've approached parenting. I think the first question is thoughtful and could definitely present some interesting insights. I remember a lot of the conversations that Carly and I had, and I remember plenty of specifics. But I think what I've really been tossing and turning on is the second question that you asked, and that is, what focuses in parenthood have we had beyond simply teaching them who Christ is? And I've thought about that a lot, and it's the same answer that keeps popping up in my head, and that is just, we have this tremendous task of setting up our kids to be healthy adults who contribute to a world that may not always protect them or even like them, and a world that is harsh, a world that is difficult to navigate. And Carly and I struggle to navigate it in our own ways, and it's through our own learnings of how we struggle through the various parts of life, how difficult just some small things that you wouldn't anticipate as a child can be. And that is just, life is tremendously easier if we are emotionally well, if we are mentally healthy, if we can approach with the right mindset, if we can have the right self-talk, if we can be gentle to ourselves and gracious to ourselves and take that same attitude toward others. And it's the emotional stability, it's the right self-talk, it's the right handling of our own emotions that we so deeply want to teach our kids. It's how to face our anger and to react from it in appropriate ways, to express it softly and calmly, but express it in the sense of noting that we're angry and talking to someone about it and discerning why we may be angry. It's the disappointments of life, of childhood, of a toy you wanted being taken, or a classmate who you wanted to play with playing with someone else. And it's us taking seriously what feel like small things from an adult's perspective, but feel massive to a child who's never had such things happen to them. It's us taking those seriously and treating them as children instead of expecting them to be adults who've sorted it all out, or expecting them to be adults in the sense of having the right emotional response the first go around. So yeah, it's us teaching ourselves these things and passing them on to our kids and training them to be emotionally healthy, mentally healthy adults. Love you, Ryan.